Well guys, following on from my recent video about football players collapsing on the pitch, not only in professional sport but grassroots as well, Trevor Sinclair dared to ask a question that many people are going to be wondering themselves. Does it have anything to do with the jab or not? Well, I say he asked, when in reality he actually tried to ask but was cut off the moment that he mentioned it. This is obviously a massive optics fail, not only for TalkSport cutting him off, but the media smear job that has followed. As you all likely know, he never said it was the jab, so we've got to be clear on that. He just literally asked if it could be. This shouldn't be controversial in the slightest, but apparently it is. In fact, the media are going around claiming it makes him dangerous, when surely not exploring every possible cause is more dangerous for these people, is it not? The Daily Mail, for instance, while smearing him, admits at least 6 pro football players in Europe have collapsed on the pitch in the last 6 months, so it's not like his question has come out of the blue or anything, has it? In fact, in the same article they also mention the fact that heart problems are being reported after the jab. Here it states, and I quote, "Scientists believe that there is a link between 2 minor heart conditions and the COVID-19 vaccine, but they say that the risk is minuscule. From analysis of UK and international data, there has been a sign of an increase of cases of myocarditis and pericarditis following vaccination with both the Pfizer-BioNTech and Moderna vaccines." So there they literally admit there is a possible link, meaning he's not crazy for asking. But first off, last I checked, peri or myocarditis is not a minor heart condition, so what the fuck are they on about there? As it says here, myocarditis is an inflammation of the heart muscle, while pericarditis is inflammation of the lining around your heart. Like I said, not bloody minor by any stretch of the imagination, is it? Even if you're using 2021's level of mental gymnastics to think it through. Shit happening to your heart ain't minor, full stop. I don't give a flying fuck what anyone says. Here it goes on. Symptoms include the onset of chest pain, shortness of breath, or feeling of having a fast beating, fluttering, or pounding heart. The government urge anyone who developed these symptoms within 2 weeks of a COVID-19 vaccination should urgently seek medical assistance. When in actual fact, if ever you get those sort of symptoms, you should be seeking medical assistance, not just after having a vaccine. This should go without bloody saying, but they didn't seem to add it there. Though to me that shows the government knows you need urgent medical care, because this is not a minor condition. In fact, it can be fucking life-threatening, let's be honest. But at the end of the day, all of that says to me that Trevor Sinclair is asking a perfectly valid question. Even if he was to be wrong, he would still have been right to ask it, I have to say. As many of you know, you have to investigate every possibility to find the answer to something bloody obviously. He never actually implied anything, so him being attacked for it is just stupid, but let's be honest, it's not surprising for what's going on now. And I would say he likely only asked because he wants to find out why this is happening, not because he's trying to push a narrative or anything like that. The media and blue checkmark tosspot's reaction to it shows to me that they're certainly trying to push a narrative, it would seem. But it does show that the world is truly fucked when you can't even ask a question as a former football player yourself. At the end of the day, no one knows what it is, even if people have their suspicions, and all most people really want is someone to have a bloody look into it. Fuck any agendas that are out there. It's not just pro sports stars that this is happening to, is it? It's also happening to kids and teenagers on the fields playing with their friends, training with their school, or doing shit like that in the minor leagues. At the end of the day, he only asked a question, so in my mind he's literally done nothing wrong. He hasn't suggested it was anything, he just asked, shouldn't we be looking into it? Obviously, the media completely shit the bed, which really doesn't look good for them, I've gotta say. But then again, when does anything they do actually look good at this point?